Hey, Broccoli Bunch. Welcome back to the Broccoli Universe.
I'm Ariel. I moved to the US from China when I was 24.
I'm Adam, born and raised in the San Francisco Bay Area.
You're watching Nightcap with the Broccolis, where we get cozy in our PJs and have our favorite drinks and just chat about cross-cultural relationship, parenting, and personal growth, and everything in between.
Yeah, I like that. In tonight's episode, we're going to discuss how we treat our family like a business and why it works. So let's get it started.
Before we had our daughter, we didn't really have a set schedule, and it's much more flexible. Do you think so?
Yeah, I felt like we didn't really have a structure.
Yeah, and it's not even loosey-goosey.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, so once we had our daughter, we really thought that we need to have a more structured lifestyle and also help us to, understand what's going on in the house.
And not get behind in things that needed to get done.
Yeah. So we both come from business background, and we've been, in this business world for probably almost 2 decades.
Yeah, I would say about 2 decades.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's been that long, huh?
Yeah.
And we are constantly in meetings and planning for the future. So we thought, hey, why don't we just bring the same business practice to our home life?
Yeah. That way we can be on top of everything that's going on around us, and we can be constantly in sync with each other. So we're not stepping on each other's toes and saying, you need to do that, you need to do this. So we have it pretty much set in stone of what we need to do. Flexibility is there, but we have a strong foundation.
Yeah. The first thing that we find really helpful is have a schedule.
This isn't just any random schedule. This is our weekly meal plan. This is the to-dos around the house, whether it's sealing cracks or going to Costco and picking up groceries that need to get bought, and just having a set schedule and set of reminders of things that need to be done around the house. And Ariel could focus on certain things while I focus on other things.
Yeah, we actually have weekly meetings, not just one, but we actually meet 2 times.
Yeah.
So on Fridays afternoon, we will look at what happened in the past week and what to-dos that we have on the list that we haven't finished. So Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be our catch-up days.
Yeah.
And on Sunday afternoon, we will sit down maybe like half an hour. Then we will plan for the upcoming week. And that's where we put our meal plan together and who is going to cook on what day with, all the help from my parents, we really appreciate that. Yeah. But meanwhile, it's hard for them to also take care of our daughter and also cook the meals at the same time. And we're constantly in meetings, so we really need to know when we can or who is able to maybe step away for an hour to cook lunch for us.
We also put aside time on our work calendars. That's really important to have, whether it's just a walk around the block or if it's, hey, I need to cook today, so I need to set aside about an hour to prep and cook if we don't get to do overnight cooking beforehand.
Yeah. And I think our work is really great with the flexible scheduling, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree so.
We are constantly in communication as well, not just like talk throughout the day. We actually send each other calendar invites. Yeah. So if I need to go out, for maybe like a girl's day or whatever, or you need to hang out with your guys, and we will send each other a invite just so we know what's going on with the other person.
Yeah, and we can plan accordingly as well around that person.
Yeah, and I think that has helped me so much because before he would tell me, I was like, I wouldn't remember all the things that you're telling me. Just put it on the calendar, like a meeting calendar invite.
Especially as parents, because we have a lot of stuff going through our brains with our daughter, and just everything going around. So having the calendar invite with reminders just is really a nice little cherry on top.
Yeah, absolutely.
The next point we want to get into is defining roles by strengths. Each of us have strong backgrounds in different focus areas. One thing I do enjoy doing because it gets me going, it gets my heart rate going, and just I can have fun doing it is cleaning the house, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, because I get to put on my watch and it's kind of treated like cardio exercise. Right. And for you, it's hard for you because of just I know you have an injury, so that kind of plays a hard part because constantly using your hand in repetitive motion. So I kind of taken on that, just like you've taken on the finances. You're spearheading the finances. Do you want to get into that piece?
Yeah, I think defining different roles between the two of us really helped. When Adam is focused on getting the house together, putting stuff away or do laundry, like you were saying, I really enjoy looking at, hey, what is our budgeting and what did the finance look like and where we need to cut down costs or expenses and where we can save more. So that's something that I really enjoy doing.
Yeah, and we both get involved in each other's, I would say. We don't silo ourselves off to just doing that. We kind of engage ourselves in both of them. But one thing that you've taken on is the finances, and I highly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for your help with the house chores. So we talk about my parents are here to help with childcare and to help us. So we have a full house of 5 people. And just like company managing employees, we also manage our family members like a business.
Yeah.
I have to say it's actually much harder to manage family members than managing employees. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Manage family members is not just talking about managing schedules. We're talking about managing personalities, manage expectations, and those can get really complicated.
My parents, they live about an hour away from us. That managing, we just have our management in our household, but there's my parents on the other side of it, and taking Leia to see them or them coming to see her can really only be done on the weekends when we have stuff to do around the house. So we have to manage that accordingly. And we don't want to hide Leia from my parents. It's just lots of things come up, and it's just setting these reminders, setting these calendar invites is really helpful because you can say, okay, well, we're going to see my parents, let's say on Saturday or Sunday. Well, the other day we can focus on something different.
Yeah. And also with my parents that come from a completely different country, and the language barrier, the cultural difference also add another layer of complexity.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we wanted to work out everything, and we wanted to be supportive of each other. And, just like business, we constantly sit in a family meeting. We talk about things, and we just get things on the table. And if it's, something that we can resolve right there, right then, then that's great. If not, we have our disagreement, then we'll figure out and then come back and talk about it again. Yeah. So I feel like a business and a family, it's very much alike.
Yeah. You just have to put yourself in that mindset. The one thing we try to do is we don't ever go to bed angry at each other or at our family members, whether it's our daughter, our parents, each other. We like to discuss it, and we like to resolve it by the end of the night because it festers, it lives with you, and you don't get good sleep, basically. And you could be up all night thinking about it, and then the next day you're groggy and you're grumpy. So then you have to talk about it eventually. So why not before bed? Why not before the end of the day? If you enjoyed tonight's Nightcap with us, please like and subscribe below so you don't miss next week's chaos.
Yeah, and if you have any other tips and tricks about how you run your family like a business, we would love to hear about it and leave us a comment below. And until next time, good night.
Good night. Cheers.
Cheers.